Listen, truth is truth. You do things out of truth, and you do things out of love. I'm not here to hate talk on nobody, but listen, I've been a grown man for a long time. And you know what? I've been hurt, and I've been broken. And, you see, am I unfulfilled? But I don't need the people to tell me I'm never going to be, have the wife or never going to have a blessing. Sick and tired of people downgrading me. Yes, I just thought about it. When you talk to somebody, you do it out of love. First of all, you know what I'm saying, and I kind of I felt it. You know what I'm saying. You can play two sides of the ball game if you want. See, I'm not here just to talk. I'm talking about real. As love of God and the love of Christ. See, I just don't get it sometimes. And I'm not here to understand in my own understanding. Not here to be wise in my own eyes. I'm humbling myself. Okay? Because I'm not greater than anybody. You know what I'm saying? When people attack you, it gets in your brain and everything else. I don't try to let it happen. It gets that way. Yes, you gotta trust in God yourself. And you know what I'm saying? You can't trust not anybody. But sometimes it gets hard. And sometimes, yes, a man that stays alone. I know what a grown man does. You know what I'm saying? I was always going to work, providing for grown people. Grown people that either have kids, you know what, and you know what I'm saying, still have to use up somebody. Two, and it's not the hate. If I'm being sent out, you're supposed to be a grown man and provide for. I provided for a lot of people in my life. You know what I'm saying? And it's not because, you know what I'm saying, and it's not that I'm here saying I'm better than the next, but yeah, it makes me realize, you know what I'm saying, you can't depend on people, and you know what I'm saying, it's just like, wow, you know what I'm saying, you can't have, really, they don't feed you the same energy, and, you know, and I'm not looking for validation. But yes, there's people done great stuff for me. Absolutely. I appreciate it. I accept it. I thank you and I received it. But you see, there's this thing, you know what I'm saying, where I'm used to the same thing been told and how it talks, and that's hateful talk. When the way that you talk to somebody, you're supposed to actually talk with love, with ease, instead of be harsh on them all the time. That's what I learned. You know, I have every right to talk and speak, but it's just like sometimes you got to step away from life, the people, and stand alone. I'm not saying being alone. I've been alone for the longest, but not really. God has always been watching me, and I get that. Is life easy? Is life hard? Yes, it's very hard. I could go through ups and downs and roller coasters all around. A lot of people say things in your brain and it just stays there. A lot of people go in your house while you're sleeping and you just never know it. The evil sources that goes around. I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? They want to see you fail. They're trying to gain your mind. And it's not easy. To be honest with you, I noticed that. You see, because I could be the one that is not sleeping with random women, that's not doing all these things. You know what I'm saying? God sees it all. So I could do the most, be to myself person, and things don't make sense. I don't watch porn. I haven't watched porn for a long time. You see, but in my dream they attack me, and then I get these wet dreams, whatever. But and it's just crazy because you see the enemy attacks you, and then you know what I'm saying. I noticed they flip the page. You know what I'm saying? But you see, God wouldn't want to see someone fail. You see, I don't think he does that because you see, he doesn't want people to fail. He came to save the world. You see, but a lot of people will be jealous. A lot of people want to see you down, see you fall down hard. Don't think I don't know. Don't think I don't know. Because, see, I'm reminding people where I come from. They try to make me lose hope, trying to make me lose faith, or whatever the case may be. You see? But a deep sound in my chest, though, and everything else, you attack me. But guess what? I may stand alone, no man should be alone. But a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they could destroy you. But you see, it don't make no sense because as a child growing up, you know what I'm saying, you know, Jehovah's Witness came to our house and everything else, and you know what I'm saying, or you know, yes, I may have done my past issues. I'm not here saying playing victim or here playing, oh, I'm innocent. I'm not doing all that. I just don't live a highlight in front of everybody and then hide behind the scenes. No, but I'm here to tell you this is how everyone should be in front of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, no matter what he comes from. But you see what? I'm here confronting the ones that do me wrong as well. You know what I'm saying? But do I hate you? Absolutely not. Don't come to that conclusion. But you see, but when you do that, you say you hate, you're a hater, or you're this and that. You point fingers, and I could tell. Because it's the way you talk. It's the way people talk. And that's not, and I can't, you know what I'm saying, no. I'll tell you, I have, you know what I'm saying, and I know that, you know what I'm saying, the enemy tries to get in your weak spots, but then again, I know they're weak. I know there's some weak spots that, you know, of others, too. You know what I'm saying? People need to be like Batman in this world, you know what I'm saying, stay alone, but, you know what I'm saying? But there's one thing about it, though. When he said the truth that is honesty, he said love with truth, and they try to attack the people of Christ, you know what I'm saying, the people of God, and trying to make it feel so bad and demonic you or trying to do this and that. But when you said the Lord, but you see, it's okay because it said that in the final days, you know what I'm saying? And then the thing is, a lot of people will change up on you quick in a hurry. But I'm not that bad of a person. People like to throw a curse on you. Turn the other cheek if they had to. But for a piece of my mind, here, listen this. I mean, I know some people try to come in my house. I could tell because there are some things that just don't make sense. Yes, I mean, I, you know, have my past, but, you know what I mean? But just don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Because I feel like in the world like this, society, everywhere you go, they have cameras. Everything they did do, set it up with the devices. And what did God say about all the same devices? But okay, so what? But the truth is, and I'm not going to be fooled by the devices. I do follow his orders. I'm not being fooled. But I am telling the truth. So therefore, yes, but it's not, you know, this is not, no, this is, it's not to talk about, it's to love each other. And I'm trying to teach you how to love each other. And that's how you only communicate, but they don't want to hear me because guess what? When the truth comes out, they try to deny it. When they do all of that, they try to make me sound so bad. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, God is watching over me. And you know what? I have the sounder mind than they think. But I also know the enemy try to get in my head, make me say some things that make me trip in my sleep and everything else. See, the thing is, I know what is God and God is love and stuff, but it is what it is. They try to destroy you. They try to destroy my flesh. Because in the stuff, I could feel it. Like, in the stuff that they do in your, or they do stuff in your whatever, it's not the same. It really isn't. And you kind of think about it, when they call us out, they get mad. They get big mad. But if you love one another, that's what you should do. There's a difference between a friend, acquaintances, and just a here and there. I know because I know. And they get mad for that. But where's the love gone? They don't love you because, oh, they think, oh, you, no, but you see, thing is, God don't contradict himself, and he's not a confusing God. I'm not here to confuse you. I'm here to tell you, okay, so therefore, everything I have done to follow God, and I'll go to waste and all my, say no. I still believe he will answer my prayers. But am I a hateful person? Absolutely not. I don't hate you all. I don't. And no, I'm not a perfect person. I am not. I humble myself. I'm not better than you. I'm not. I've been hurt. I've been whatever. The truth is the truth. The reason why, I don't get how you think God could be Satan or the devil, because August 23rd, 1990, it don't make sense. He was busy before I was here. So if you think I'm evil, then come on. But it's not about flesh and blood. I'm not here about flesh and blood. I'm not here going out racism. I'm not doing that. And no, I'm not Jesus, or I'm not God. Oh God, yes, I know how to love. I do. But every time I've been smashed at saying, oh, no. But I'm not greater than the Lord. I ain't greater than my master. But see, my master is either God or Jesus. Oh, God first. The creator, Alpha, Omega, beginning, and first and last. But, I guess if I stand in this world, because, I'm human, because I am. But no man should be alone. But, come on now. Everyone wants to see me fall. But why, then if God created me, he wanted me to fall, but why? It just don't make no sense. When he promised me to have a better future, first of all. When he sees me, I provided and did the right things. Whatever case may be. But people say, oh, you don't need a grown man. You need to do that all the time. Bashed. Don't matter who and don't matter what. You don't think that hurts? You don't think, don't think human has feelings? When he always try to get his right to Christ, and all he does is get bashed the way he looks, the way that he does things. But it ain't about flesh and blood, right? But it's about looks and appeal. But I'm the only one that is hated by the world, but a lot of them hang around. Okay, fine. I may stand alone. I'm not rich. It is what it is. We gotta be careful. Gotta be more careful. I'm not a fat Glenn. I don't eat like that. This big. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna be mean. I ain't trying to, but there's bigger people than me in lifetime. So you can't say that. I'm not lazy. If the faith without works was dead, then how come I'm able to walk better now? If I'm hating you, but it's my life, so you must be doing something wrong. But you see, or you must be feeling guilty about something. But you see, I don't hide. If it's testimonial. But this is not to be evil. Everyone has a testimony. Hey, I share with everybody. Since no one wants to talk and be around, that's okay. Man, hey, I don't care about. I'm strong. I've been strong this long. But hey, this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm open. Why should I hide? When in the meantime, you know what I'm saying? It's not looking for validation. This is always I've been. I've been like this. Am I evil? Do I hate you? No, I don't. I don't hate nobody. But even so, but why would, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll fight alone. I've been fighting this alone. And when I ask for help, you know what I mean? This sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But am I have that habits? Am I smoking cigarettes? I don't smoke cigarettes. See, I don't have none. If I'm so broke and poor, I can't even. You know what I'm saying? If I, you know what I'm saying, even if I wanted to, I couldn't even buy a bag. You know, just say or weed. I can't do that. But then some reason I know. I, you know what I'm saying I don't have. You know what I'm saying, but I just feel like you know they it's just they do a lot of things to me in my sleep, and it's weird. This is it's not funny. They do a lot of things to us, persecute Christians, and it just don't make no sense. They want to get you caught up in the mess, or they want to do something to you. But it's okay, and that's why you know what God does things. He does things for a reason. Do I need a sugar coat? No, He sees it every day. God sees everything. He knows everything. He knows what's gonna happen. Now, would He want to see me fall for what? I was born doing this and then that. No, but why do I? And then the good question is why do I ask him why does He want me if I turn His back if you know what I'm saying if I love Him you know what I'm saying or try to. But everyone has some reasons. But then again, it's like He'll forget. I'll be forgiven because you know. But that goes for everybody. Don't you think that? So why would you think people think I'm evil? But you know what I'm saying. But why did people think they stay the same? If I was a long-going Christian, but also got my lifestyle ups and downs. But you're perfect all the time. Everybody's so perfect all the time, right? But then again, you guys stand alone or you get married and have kids and stuff like that. But when I have faith going to church and everything else, they don't come to me. I get rejected and it don't make sense. It's like okay, but it just don't make sense. And I feel like you know, saying. And I read these Bible scripts about born of Enoch, but was in heaven. But why am I? But I don't get it. But why am I like this? If that's the case, or why is this and that, or is this the enemy doing this because he thinks he get the best of me? Or is it why? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people to do something to me either while asleep or did something to me when, you know what I'm saying, they try to kill me off. See, but truth is truth. But you see, people could deny me all they want, but then again, where's that love at? Look, you could if you could love me without money, that'd be great. You know what I mean? I think I don't. I'm not asked. I didn't ask for it. But if I get want money, then yeah, it is what it is. But I ain't busting my butt every single day, trying to find keys and answers. Time goes by, they act like I ain't doing nothing in my life. No, it's not that. It's called the art of standing alone and not fitting in. Is what the thing is. They hate the world like they hated me, but then turn around. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to end up, you know what I'm saying, being like, okay, I'm so this and that hateful, and then, oh, I'm this go down. It don't make sense. And it feels like I was supposed to be long suffering or whatever. Does it make me miserable? They're not even miserable. I want to say it's like gets lonely or it sucks sometimes with the position I'm in. But I'm not here. I'm not here to just. I don't feel like I'm just dying. I think he's elevated me. But then again, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like once again. So what did the I know what did my other half do? Because if it could be my prayers are being answered. I'm saying like maybe because everyone is at my age, you're saying I'm not gonna get the wife like I wanted because we all go through something. Maybe she has something that I don't, but maybe she sees something in me, or God has something she has, and that I have that she needs, or vice versa. But you see, I shouldn't have to go through it. All this just to get that woman. You know what I'm saying? But what I pray for, or is it because I might stand alone because I don't mind being alone sometimes, and I don't mind it because I've been alone for a long time. But I just tell you what, I need to get the freak out of this place, or whatever, and I'm trying, or I need to get built up, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm saying God is there. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know. And why should I hide something? Why should I be scared or afraid to speak my mind? I shouldn't have to. You know what I'm saying? It's called social media. It's to be social. Since people don't want to know how to be social real life and be a friend, come on over, let's chat, let's play video games, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny because I'm 30 years young, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm young still. You know what I'm saying? I thank God, that I'm awake today. I thank God for this day. It's a beautiful day. Absolutely. But you see, it's like, but it's also, in life, when it is in position, you see it. What is there get happen when when you have no friends? But it's okay though. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to be alone. Don't get me wrong. But people can't say they feel how I feel. They can't say they a friend when you're just an associate. I just don't like seasonal people. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not fit for that. I have way much more worth. The seasonal people. Appreciative though. A bunch appreciated. Absolutely. Used to it though. Yeah, people come and go. But what I'm saying is, every time I have one place, they never wanted to say, oh, welcome home party, or I was never celebrated. And I don't just say it's not that I needed the attention. It's just more like, this is the art of being a man, being alone. You know what I'm saying? They want to shut you down every single time. A bunch of haters and stuff like that. Do I believe God is real? Absolutely. God is real. But he has promised me things, and, there's some things that I ask, but, you know what I'm saying? But we all do. But what does he want to do next? And I asked him that too. I prayed, you know what I'm saying? But I let him follow. Sometimes I just feel like sometimes hey, give me people that saying that really are not to bash me. Because when you bash me, I can feel it. I'm that type of person that when you bash me, I feel it, and it's not because I'm the one that's being really no. It's I could feel you trying to hurt me. There's a way to talk, and there's a way to be. People don't want to hear me out, though, and it's okay. That's another thing. That's not love. I could call you out, yell out. That's not love. If you want to talk about love, that's not love. So he was telling me all this time that the world is gonna hate me. Okay, well, guess what? How if you're gonna hate me, then how you can't say I don't love you. You hate me. Can't say I don't love you because you hate me. You feel what I'm saying? If the world hates me, I try to love you, but you don't have the heart to love me, though. Man, it should be alone. I'm not understanding. I'm really not understanding it. It's crazy, but I'm appreciative. I'm not here throwing trying to throw dirt or to clear specks out. You know what I'm saying? Cause I gotta clear specks by my eyes sometimes, but it don't make sense. But I have questions though. Like, am I supposed to be that one sheep out of 99 or what or whatever case may be? Did he build me to just hate? Just go out about my life, help out people, and you know what I'm saying, and just then turn around, not be against them? Don't make no sense. They don't. Then I end up being the same or something like that. No, that's not how it is. It doesn't make no sense. Something's not adding up. It don't add up. It really don't. Cause I ain't what I used to be. But then I am. I'm both. How I feel. I'm not here to attack y'all. Like if you're here right now with me, I'm not gonna hear shoot you up, or I'm not gonna hear, saying attack you, or saying beat you or nothing like that. We'll sit here, play video games. You want some water? Hey, let's drink some water. I got, some drinks. Maybe not have the alcohol you may want, but I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not. But it just don't make no sense to me whatsoever. Isaiah 41:10 said, "Do not fear." But when the truth is the truth, though, that's the truth. And I just don't get it. But they manipulate you. I was born Sebastian Paul Wheeler. You tell me. Like, It don't make no sense. He says not to fear, but you know what I'm saying, but my God is not a confusion. My God does not contradict himself. He's a truth teller. He loves me. That's the truth. Now and if he and you know what I'm saying, I don't, if I feel like it's playing the game mind twist, that's what these people like to play. Mind twist. That's not a God. But I know where I came from. They try to get me. No, I don't belong in nobody but God. And I'm saying, like, I just don't get it. But they want me to commit suicide. I'm not trying. No, freak that. But like I was saying, if you're a God and you see that you love God and saying all of that, I gotta see to believe it. Like I said, way you talk to people, way people talk to people these days, that's not love. If you talk in such a way, it's how you talk. It just has that you know what I'm saying, that like wow. And I don't want to talk like I'm all perfect. I like to have it all together. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I'm not gonna talk this way, but don't I sing the other way, and not, you know what I'm saying, and they say, oh, this no. This goes for anybody in this world. You see, I don't talk about it, you know what I'm saying, like that. I talk about my downs and everything else. God sees it. He knows. It's like the same before. I'm just here chilling. I'm saying you can't say that, my friend, until you here chilling with me, and until you ride and die. You know what I'm saying, then that means you'll be here forever. So what I'm saying is, no, there's a difference between real brothers, associates, strangers, and all that. There's a category for that, right? You know what I mean? I've been alone for too long. And if you know me from what I can paint, then that's when you can say something. But you can't, because you never hear around in every single part of the day. So I've been through heading there, been one of the good people, then now I'm being one of the bad people. And then when you overcome evil with good, you know what I'm saying, then you're okay. See, but hey, there's nothing you can say I'm doing wrong. I mean, not saying that I'm, this perfect person, but I'm not doing wrong to you. I'm not here trying to harm my body. I love myself, you know what I'm saying, enough to not sleep around with people, trying to catch up with AIDS, or, you know what I'm saying, be part of the world, trying to get hard, get drunk, or whatever the case may be. I'm sitting here to myself. They're here letting, you know what I'm saying, things happen, let it freely, and letting people know. I don't need you to fear me, you know what I'm saying, but we all need to fear the Lord. You know what I'm saying? For fear and obedience. You know what I'm saying? If you say this is not obedience, sitting here isolated again, just because. But if faith without works is dead, then how come I'm able to move around again? If faith without works and everything else, what I can be able to do. But see, like, you think I don't preach to people? I'm not gonna say what I do. Anyways, I went out. I go out though. It's okay. I know people like to study moves. They play chess. But just remember, my chess game, I'm gonna let God play my chess game. I'm not playing this game. I'm gonna let God do it. You think you beat God at chess game? Well, I'm gonna let you play him. I'm gonna let people play him. Because my Sebastian's pieces belongs to God. I'm gonna give it all to God. But like I said, and it won't make sense because I know He's love. So, He has a plan for me. Fine. Sometimes a person that people think has no purpose, that's to serve His purpose. He's serving a purpose without having a purpose. Because it shows that people want to have a purpose in this world and be somebody, of course, but want to have a purpose. But maybe that main purpose is not to have the purpose. Because I just don't know how to explain it. But God has your purpose. Maybe He has a purpose to show these people. No man should be alone, but look how strong I overcame. A lot of people have this and then again when they have wives and kids, whatever, or they just can't handle their relationship. And by being hateful, absolutely not. No. You can't blame me for your relationships problems. You can't blame me for stuff that you do on a daily basis. You can't blame me for whatever reason you're in your head for. You can't blame me, but see, they get in my head. But you see, it's all right because you can't blame me for that though. But I do know some things I feel when they do, and they do get in my head. I could tell, or try to. I mean, they do. And sometimes I slipped up before, listen, but God forgives. You know why? Because I'm only one person. That's the reason why. It's harder for one person, but it gets easier. And the reason why for it, because you're stronger. I'm not saying, it makes me stronger, but also it's not a disadvantage or thing. And you're right. Because you know why? Because I stand with God. I'm thankful for that. But do I deserve somebody? Absolutely. My worth is absolutely. I think I built up my credit good enough to, to get where I need to be. I feel that way. I believe in God. You know what I'm saying? Whatever case may be, He might have a place for me. You see these bad guys? You think I did this as being lazy? No. It's like a sleep, but because I'm being tapped. Goes to show you that, you know what I'm saying? This life is not easy. But then again, I go out and, I see what it is. But then again, you know what I'm saying? I worked in my butt before in my life. That's why they try to get to see what I do. See, I'm not just sitting around here getting free money just like that. I also worked. They owe me for a lot of things to work on because of my chest, but I'm not a woman. I'm a man. Don't ever call me woman because I'm not a woman. I'm a man. But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though. See, they did that because they wanted to, they owe me. But no, I don't spend nothing. You can't spend nothing for somebody. They come up in my sleep. They bend backwards my nose. Yeah, they mess with my nose. And it don't make no sense. They do that. They're saying, no, man, this crazy stuff. Now, truth is the truth. But they know it. But why would he hate me? Why would someone hate me for? Because are they jealous or because they antagonize me? It can't be a God. That's not love. That's not love. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's love. But you see, back to square one, square one. But I'm not neglecting. I'm not letting go. It's called staying out the way. Getting fat and reading the Bible. Reading the Word. Yeah, I might eat and stuff. It's okay to eat. Who said you couldn't eat? I make good steak. I make good food. You know what I'm saying? I make. The God helps me. I feel like God, you know what I'm saying, puts some good in my hand, knows how to cook. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? I don't eat in big portions. That's gluttony. There's a difference. There is a difference. They trying to oppress me, and they see that's what the devil try to do. They try to oppress you and make, yeah, that's also that the enemy would do that too. Remember, there's a false Christ as well that goes around. I don't know who it is, but they're saying, but they saw that. But let me tell you, if I was something false though, you see, my God is not out of confusion. And I'll tell you the reason why for that. Let's just make an example. Not that I hate flesh and bone or something like that. But a lot of people say, oh, God told me, hey, Donald Trump this. Or God told me about, you know what I'm saying, Biden this. Argument politics. But the truth of the matter is this. I didn't vote for any. I don't vote for no politics. Even when George W. Bush or Barack Obama, I never did vote. Do I hate people? Hate the flesh and blood? No. I just let God deal with it. And that's where people get mad. We're supposed to be living in a country that's not divided. We're supposed to be together. If you love the country like you say you did, then you would do that. But like I said, I don't stand for that. You know what I'm saying? I come from way the same for I know. I'm not old, but I'm here to live my life and let be able to speak. And when I tell you the reason why, because look, if you think that's hate talk, then how come you're hate talking me? Why do you this because I love God? You know what I'm saying? But why don't I persecute you because, hey, listen, you trying to destroy us or destroy me? It's the same thing, right? Because you just try to destroy my body. Why no, you should be persecuted too. Those beyond it that set this thing up. No, I've been waiting for years. Time to step up. But it's okay though. Like I said, I just know how it is. Well, the little thing I say, you would try to hinder me how I live. And it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. God sees everything, like I said. But I'm a grown man, though. I don't look for validation. I'm not. I'm just saying, though, it gets pathetic in this world. Do you think I care? Oh, I gotta care. That's what I'm supposed to do. I have to love. Let them hate me. It's all right. You don't want to hear it because the truth offends. But I guess I am a horrible person though, as well. Considering, you know, what I'm saying I sin, I make mistakes, just like everybody else. We're not, you know, what I'm saying. But I'm perfectly made in Christ, on God and Christ Jesus. Yes, He created me for who I am. And I love that he created me for who I am. I love that I love that he made me. He made me something special. He made it happen. This is something we all need to understand. We all created for his good works, and anything he fulfill us. And I thank you for that. Regardless if they think I'm some type of evil person, regardless of them, I thank him for that. Because you see, at the end of the day, I don't think I am. That's the reason why. But anyways, it's all I thank him for my life. I thank for him that he put it in perspectives where, saying, God, look, saying, I had thought it. Saying, we're all created from dirt and red, but then again, from semen and egg. But that's how you multiply and apply. But, but we all are created, supposed to be created in his image, and, saying, do you let the flesh and blood fool y'all? Do you let sight fool you? Saying that, oh, I'm love or I'm hate. You let that happen. I could say you hate too, way you talk about me, or way you talk about it each other behind the back, or say the total opposite. When I am treating you right and talk on me, but you put words in my mouth. But then again, when you turn around and do that, you make it sound bad. Well, really, I did the exact opposite you say. And that's where it will hurt me. You're not supposed to tell everybody the whole thing. But guess what, though? When you run, hey, we're here to run and hide when God comes. So what's the difference? He sees everything now anyways. But it's not hate. It's all love, man. It's all love. It's my life. It's my life. Insane, but truth will set you free, so. It's called charity. It's about the testimony. It's about how love is. And this is how you talk. I'm not yelling. I'm not here. This is the difference. Just saying I'm not here. You're saying, but I'm not saying I'm better than the next. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying you my side of the story and my preference in life. So I'm not trying to get understanding as well. You know what I'm saying? But being loyal. A lot of people say you need to stop being so loyal. Well, if you cheat, saying on somebody, or you let go of somebody, that's not love either. God said love. You know what I'm saying? He said, is living unfulfilled, does it have to do with money? Like, what's fulfillment? What is fulfillment? Could you be fulfilled without having anything? Because you see, when you put money in the tithing, the tithes offering, right? You put 2 pennies. You could put 2 pennies, right, in the thing, and a rich person could put $10, right? That poor person will put in the 2 cents, and it still be more than enough. Actually, way more than a rich person. Not hating on a rich person, but hey, I put more work into it because I gave my all. Because you gave all in all. You know what I'm saying? And the people, you know what I'm saying? Then they carry that up and try to build that and then make it monstrous, and then it's right back at you. But as just a human self, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is. That's why, you know what? It don't matter what I do. No more. Right? It don't matter. It's alright. Like I said, God bless, much love. I just had to feel like I had to do that. I had to say this to all social media. Call me lame, call me this, Call me that. I don't care. But you can't say my faith is dead without works, because guess what? Miracle happens. From the car accident, you're saying I was the thing I was in, but I'm able to move better now. Thank God for that, right? Thank God for that. So I'm not lazy. It's more like I'm waiting until sunshine hits, or I'm saying, because it's been nasty weather. Like I said, where I'm at, it's just you just don't get it. And then this kind of weather out here, you can't really sweat up. You can't sweat up a storm, but like I want to. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. That's it, Gordon Lions. The Satan could get rebuked everywhere he goes. And I rebuke him. Satan needs to be rebuked out of me and out of everything, because I don't need it. He tries in my mind and tries to get me to say things. And see, and that's the reason why. Right there. Trying to trip me up. But no, in the name of Jesus. That gets in my head and say things that I don't want to say. And that's the reason why. Right there. You're trying to trip me up. But no. In the name of Jesus. And you need to leave me alone, Satan. And all of that. Because God said, you know what I'm saying, be smarter than devices. God and Jesus is my Lord and my Savior. And it's not easy, because I'm thinking he's saying and all of that. But then again, he gets in my head or whatever. It's just his fault. And he gets mad. But that's the reason why I get everything, because God will take care of it. And he's mad. Satan's really mad. Do you know why? Because guess what? I've been a threat. And he's always attacking me. He always trying to get in my head. He always trying to move when you're saying everything. And he gets so mad. Because I've always been a threat. I believe in God, Lord Jesus Almighty, high. That God still has my back. Because guess what? No. I do not worship. Maybe try to get me trapped in saying it, or think it, whatever case may be. But no. I don't worship you. I worship God. Jesus. Almighty High. It's a battle for brains, people. A spiritual warfare. But I believe in God has made ways and everything else. He's always there watching. No matter where I go, God will always be there. No doubts about it. Because God made me to love. And that's one thing, the difference between me and the devil, the same, whatever case may be, I could tell the truth. And it hurts him to say it. It really does. He'll attack me in 1 minute, and that case may be. He knows. But he's not allowed in my life. I don't allow him. I don't try to. And he comes when he tries to, because he gets mad at me. But I ain't gonna let him. I still ain't gonna let him. Because I know God loves me. I'm Sebastian Paul Wheeler. He loves me. God created me to be, he chose me. I did not choose him, but, no. My first love is God. I've been alone. He thinks is my weakness, but it does make my strength. And he don't get it. But it's okay. I'm just one person. But that means my angels around me, and I'm trusting God. And they wouldn't let me down. So therefore, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If God, but of course, God, he's never been a liar. He's always about his promises and knows what I deal with. And he knows it. And, I don't want no part of it. I don't try to. Because if I always ask for fellowship, why would he not give me the fellowship? Maybe because he wanted me to be alone. Maybe because, my heart's been attacked so much, or he just because. But, it's not right. It really isn't. Because I don't hate. I don't hate God. I really don't. I cry out every day. I pray every day. He's the only one counting my hairs. You know what I'm saying? He heard my prayers. So, therefore, But you don't want to talk. That's the thing. Nobody talks. Hey, what's the weather? Well, where's that? That's the thing. Where's that love? That's what I'm saying. Where's my brother and sister at? You know what I'm saying? What happened to this world? I forgot. This is social media. You can be social. You can be social around others. But you don't want to come on camera. You don't want. But I'm not here bashing them. But it is what it is. I stand out. Am I lazy? But this is a word. Don't want to be heard. See, but why would Jesus hate me so much? If that was the case, I don't try to let it get down ahead of me, but that's the reason why I'm done with it. But this is the last time I'm on social media, so I'm gonna get off here. That's all I had to say.